Hi everyone, today I'd like to talk about the Uniqcare makeup brush cleaner and dryer. I recently purchased this. This is an updated version of a makeup brush cleaner that I posted probably about a week or so ago. So this is the latest version and it's very tapered and very nice. So it basically includes your instructions when you open the box, and the instructions lay out everything that you need for the product. And this brush cleaner suggests that you use only natural brushes and synthetic brushes for cleaning. And that's the bowl that comes with the product. And then the inside are the little plastic collars, and we'll see that in just a second. So this is basically everything that comes in the box. So you get the rubber collars, the bowl, the handle, the instructions, and that O-ring is the cover for the bowl. The handle runs on two AAA batteries, which are not included. And it's very easy to operate. And the battery cover is easy to take off too, which is nice. And then that was just to show you what the batteries look like when they're actually in the handle. This handle is much quieter than the prior version, but I'll get to that later on. So this was to show you everything once you lay it out. And the handle comes with a little, kind of like a little peg that you put on so each brush color fits. And the brush colors are a set of 8, and they also come with a very nice stand, and it's a corner shape, so you can put it, place it against a wall or on a corner of a vanity. And this is to show you what it looks like once you put everything together in the stand. And as you can see, the handle also fits on the stand. So stay tuned, I have a little more I'd like to share. So hi everyone, I want to show you guys what the brush cleaner actually looks like. So this is what all the collars look like on the stand. And it comes with 8, so I'm going to have to read the names off the side of the box, so you'll have to excuse me for just a second while I grab the box. And according to the box, all of the collars that are included are a lip liner, an eyeliner, an eyeshadow, a concealer, a primer foundation brush, a contouring highlighting brush, a kabuki, a buffing, blending, fan, blusher, bronzing, and powder brushes. So those are all the brushes that these collars will fit. So basically, as I mentioned earlier, I happen to have uploaded a video recently using or regarding the older version, which was the version before this one. So the one that I had before was the white one, and this one's black, as you can see, but you can really tell the difference in the tapering of the handles. This one has a much easier to hold handle. This one has more of like a square handle. But let me tell you the major difference I noticed when I took it out of the box and put the batteries in was the overall sound. This one is the new one. And it also has a little indicator light, if you can see it. That's not very loud at all. This is the older version, or the previous version. And you can also, and you can see the difference in the sound, and you can also see the difference in the button itself. This one's more of a slider, and this was just a little push button. So let me get to the point of everything else. The bowl is very nice. I liked that it has the removable collar. You kind of have to wiggle it a little bit to get it off, but there we go. It pops off to make for easier cleaning and to disinfect all of it. The quality of the bowl is a nice weight plastic. I wouldn't suggest putting anything hot in here, of course, but warm water or lukewarm water would work. According to the directions, you can clean your brushes with any brush cleaner of your choice, or soap and water, or anything else. So as an example, let me show you what I'm going to do right now. So let me I grabbed a powder brush that was fairly dusty, so we could try this out. The thing about the handles or the collars, is that you really have to find one that fits your brush. So it may take a couple tries, and it's supposed to be snug so it doesn't fall off. So let me just kind of pull one off and let's see which one I can manage to get on. I think this one might fit. Yeah. So as you can see, it fits the brush well. It doesn't have to cover it completely, but just as long as you get enough of the handle in there to stay. And then it comes with a little hole that fits the peg on the end, and then you just line up the peg and slide it on, as you can see. That's what it looks like. So in this cup, I have a little bit of Castile soap and some rubbing alcohol, which I'll put at the bottom of my bowl. And I happen to have a bottle of water on my desk, so I'll add water to that. It's a little hard to tell how much you're supposed to put in. As you can see, this is what it looks like. You can see that there is soap in there because it's a little, there's some slight foaming. But you kind of have to add water to your discretion. You can't fill it up completely, of course, because you'll make a mess. But I guess as long as you fill it up to at least the curve, it would be fine. So let's see how this works, and let's hope I don't make a mess all over the desk. So what you're supposed to do, according to the directions, is you're supposed to dip your brush in a few times. And as you can see, my brush is already getting clean. And then you're supposed to go ahead and turn on the handle. So let me bring it down so we can see it. For a couple seconds, and then you can just kind of raise it above the water line and then spin it again. As you saw, the water comes off for a few more seconds, and then you turn it off, and then you tap it for any excess water, and you're done. That's pretty much it. Depending on the thickness of your brush, depending on the makeup on the brush as well, you may have to clean it more than once. I noticed that with the previous version, I used a eyeshadow brush that didn't really seem to get clean, but it worked. It did clean, it did get off most of it, but I think again it will depend on the pigment. As you can see, I'm having trouble taking this off now, but there we go. It does slide off, as you can see. So it will depend on the pigment, and it will depend on the, I guess, the how much product is on the brush. But I can tell you right now that I'm rubbing the brush against my hand, and it's pretty much dry. So please check them out, and thanks so much for watching, and I'll add a link to the prior version in a card. And don't forget to subscribe if you like what you see. Thanks for watching.